Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. The Indian governance now has a new dimension. The governance is based on quick justice, read that as injustice in most cases, and it is carried out through not courts but through bulldozers. After Uttar Pradesh, then Madhya Pradesh's Khargaon, the bulldozer Raj has reached the national capital Delhi. In Madhya Pradesh, we saw that Khargaon, where communal clashes broke out during Ram Navami procession, the administration carried out a demolition drive. They bulldozed the houses of some of the people there. While the administration was saying that this was illegal encroachment they were removing, those in the government said that the bulldozer were being run on the houses of rioters. Many of these houses that were bulldozed belong to Muslims. The move received widespread criticism that the administration carried out the drive without the courts pronouncing anybody guilty. Or even if it was to remove illegal encroachment, the administration did not even give a prior intimation to the occupants. Similar scenes also unfolded in Delhi today, where the North MCD carried out demolition drive in Jahangirpuri. 3 days ago on Saturday, communal clashes broke out in Jahangirpuri during a Hanuman Jayanti procession. Both the sides blamed each other for the violence. The situation is already tense in Jahangirpuri. And amid all of this, the police action that was being carried out in the area, the North MCD yesterday issued a notice saying that it will carry out a demolition drive in Jahangirpuri on what it calls illegal encroachments. Now, it also sought the deployment of 400 police personnel at the spot from the police department. And so it did today. The North Delhi Municipal Corporation launched an anti-encroachment drive in Delhi's Jahangirpuri. Bulldozers rolled into the area and began demolishing houses and shops in the area. Since the morning, there was unease on the ground in Jahangirpuri. People who had put up small shops or carts on the roads, they started clearing it in anticipation of the bulldozer action. At around 10:30, the bulldozers started razing the establishment to the ground. Starting with razing the tin shed, then going on to bulldozing the walls and then the entire structure. The bulldozers ran on at least 4 to 6 shops. There were 3 to 4 bulldozers that were commenced for the demolition. While people whose shops and establishments were razed cried and pleaded, some agitated and tried to confront the officials, the drive continued for almost about 40 to 45 minutes. Now, at around 11:15 a.m. in the morning, the Supreme Court finally intervened in the matter and ordered the administration to maintain the status quo. The Supreme Court put a stay on the bulldozer action and said that it will list the matter tomorrow for hearing. Senior advocate Dushyant Dave mentioned the matter in front of the court. He submitted that something serious requires your immediate intervention. This is about a completely unconstitutional and illegal demolition which has been ordered in Jahangirpuri area where riots took place last week. No notice has been served. There is a provision for appeal under the Municipal Corporation Act and we have filed a provisional application before the Supreme Court. It was supposed to start, that is, the demolition was supposed to start at 2 p.m. but they have started the demolition today morning, knowing that we will mention this matter before the bench. After hearing this, the CJI, Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana, ordered to maintain a status quo and stop the demolition for the day. Now, as the media personnel on the ground were covering the demolition live, they also informed the official about the Supreme Court order. Our reporter on the ground, Swarna Jha, was among the journalists to first raise this question to North MCD Mayor, who was at the spot too. On live camera, the North MCD Mayor said that they will respect the order of the Supreme Court. People present there believed that after the Supreme Court order, bulldozers will go back. However, as we were speaking with our reporter live, the bulldozers moved forward and demolished another structure. Despite the Supreme Court's order to stop the action, the bulldozer action continued not for 5 minutes, not for 10 minutes, but for the whole 40 to 45 minutes, all being captured on the live camera. When asked about this, North MCD Commissioner said that the bulldozer action will continue until they receive a hard copy, a physical copy of the Supreme Court order. It took another mention before the Chief Justice of India for the court to fast forward the process. Within a span of say 30 minutes, the matter was mentioned again to the CGI Ramana by Advocate Dushyant Dave. He mentioned that the demolition drive using bulldozers was still going on despite the status quo which was ordered by the Supreme Court this morning. Dave said that officials say they haven't received a communication. He said, and I quote, "It was widely reported in the media immediately. This is not right. We are in rule of law society." The CGI then directed the court staff to take down the contact numbers of the NDMC mayor, commissioner and Delhi police commissioner and communicate the order through Secretary General or Registrar General immediately. Only after this happened, the demolition drive was stopped. In the meantime, CPIM leader Brinda Karat reached the spot opposing the demolition of the structure. She stood in front of those bulldozers. But for the 3 hours, this demolition continued. Now, this is a broad timeline of what happened in the morning at Jahangirpuri. Now, let us get into some of the details. The demolition drive raises plenty of questions, and those questions should be asked. But before that, I want you all to see some pictures from the ground. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and these pictures can give justice to the stories that we are telling today from Jahangirpuri. The picture that you are seeing on your screen right now, a bulldozer has already raised a structure to the ground. A huge crowd is standing on the other side, and amidst the rubble, you see a board, 3 words written on it, Mera Bharat Mahan. Now let us move on to the second picture. In the second picture, a woman is seen crying, her belongings scattered on the ground, and in the background, you can also see a board, painted on it a picture of Mahatma Gandhi ji. Now see this picture. This picture is clicked by journalist Ankita Upadhyay, a young boy whose father's shop was demolished, collecting coins that were scattered on the ground from the shop. These are the pictures from Jahangirpuri. Now, some of the people whose houses were razed in the action said that they even had legal documents. One of them, Ganesh Kumar Gupta, who ran a juice shop in Jahangirpuri, said that his shop was legal and it was allotted by the DDA in 1977. His father ran the shop before him. He said he was ready to show all the documents, but the authorities did not wait. He suffered a loss of at least 5 lakh rupees. He says that he was not worried about it because his shop was legal, but then still it was demolished. The authorities also broke down walls in front of a mosque and gate. One of the bulldozers also stationed in front of a temple to bulldoze some part of it, but locals stood in the way and opposed it, and the bulldozer went back. All of this happened in full camera glare. Interestingly enough, the bulldozer action comes a day after BJP State President Adesh Gupta spoke of illegal encroachment yesterday. So the question is, what was the tearing hurry for the administration to carry out the demolition drive without giving due notice to the occupants? Why wasn't the process laid down by the law followed? Imagine tomorrow a clash takes place in your locality, bulldozers turn up at your doorstep and start demolishing, calling illegal encroachment. You are not given a notice, nor an intimation, and your house is bulldozed. A house, however small it is built of not just cement and bricks, it is also made of dreams, sweat, and hard-earned money. Again, illegal encroachments cannot be justified, but there is a due process as to how to deal with it. Was that followed here? The answer is no. On top of that, NDMC officials brazenly carried out the demolition despite the Supreme Court order putting a stay on it. Wasn't it the contempt of the Supreme Court then? The officials said they did not receive the hard copy of the order, but since many journalists on the spot informed them about such an order, couldn't they have waited for few hours till they received it? The governance, in fact, the administration is supposed to work for the people and not against them. What would you call the action conducted despite Supreme Court order? What message does it send? That civic authorities in the country have scant regard for the apex court of the country? Is that what the message was? The bulldozer today ran on those shops and establishment of people of Jahangirpuri. But the question is, did it also not run on the constitution or rule of law in the country? Well, all the eyes are now on the Supreme Court hearing tomorrow. We will get you all the updates from the Supreme Court tomorrow as well. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, if you like this video, please give us a super thanks, like this video, comment below it, and if you're watching this video on Facebook, then please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. And if you want to contribute to us beyond that, then please do visit our website www.hwnews.in/support. We have also listed different subscription plans there. You can choose whatever subscription plan that suits you. Because when you pay, when you contribute, we are able to go on the ground and show you what the truth is. So for us, people like us who are independent media, to survive, and not only to survive but also to thrive, your contribution is of immense importance. So please do contribute to us, do pay us. Thank you so much.